Season 2. Welcome back.
Let's go.
Alright, let's take a look at our weather forecast today.
Today's forecast, a lot of sunshine, blue skies, marine clouds. Just a perfect day to go outside and relax. That's your forecast. We'll be right back.
Yeah, sunny days, sunny days, sunny days. No clouds in the sky, about to get away. Feels like it's been a freaking decade. Sorry, don't call me cause I'm gonna be on break. Sunny day, make way. All the stress and doubt, yeah, not today. Feels like it's been a freaking decade. Sorry, don't call me cause I'm gonna be on break. Got the Tropicana fresh constitution.
Okay, it's been a while. I haven't been around because I have been traveling a lot. In a new way, in a new style, we're gonna kick off the season from Washington State, northwest part of the United States of America. Okay, it's been a lot happening in my life and I'm trying to figure out a lot of stuff. So, but one thing always made sense to me was riding. Riding, traveling, exploring new places, going to places which I have not been before. So, I just started doing them. And I was lucky enough, I've never been to Seattle, Washington State in general. So I hit up a friend who lives in Seattle, and I ended up just coming here. And luckily enough, he was good and generous enough to lend me his motorcycle. So I've been riding this beautiful piece of machinery. It is a Honda CB1000. Dude, look at it. Look at it. If I would never have thought of this motorcycle. I would have never bought or even ridden or even imagined to be on this motorcycle. But dude, just being on this motorcycle is freaking awesome. This guy's 1000 cc's around about 10 grand. You know, one of the finest things about it, I like how fat, bulky, muscly it looks. Look at those tires. You know, I'm into fat tires. I love fat tires. The sporty look, it's fast, it bends over so. Look at the radiator in the front. Look how clean it is. The design. Dude, Honda outdid with this motorcycle. I never thought I was gonna actually like something like this, but I am in love with it. On the back of me, you can see the Mount Baker. So I rode it from Bottle to here, which was around about an hour and a half. I just kept on going with the road. I was going to some place else, but then I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna shut off my bike and I'm just gonna keep on traveling, keep on riding. And then I just stopped at this rest stop or service center just to cool off a little bit, and this is my view. Not a bad view. So after riding for a couple of hours, this is what I think of this motorcycle. It leans, it cuts corners very, very easily. You know, I'm used to riding a fat motorcycle like a fat Bob. It's the very heavy motorcycle that kind of cuts corner very easily too, but like this one, it's just a different ball game. And while riding, I discovered that it has different modes of running. So like it was on a standard mode, but you can put this on a sport mode, a rain mode, and a user-friendly mode. Let me show you around. You see it's on a standard mode right now. You can change it to rain mode, a user mode, whatever you want it to be. I think it's a customized mode. That's a sport mode. I tried all of those modes. Standard's pretty cool if you're in the city. Sports when you're freewaying or cutting corners, you know what I mean. Well, again, let me show you how it sounds like. One more thing. This season is going to be completely different. Yeah, there's going to be traveling. Yeah, there's going to be motorcycles. Yeah. Well, what's new then? You asked me. Well, there's only one way to figure it out. Or find out. Let's go on this journey, man. Let's go on a ride with me. It's gonna be quiet. The music's gonna play in the background, and we're just gonna ride.
Hi, let's go.
Alright, let's take a look at our weather forecast today.
Today's forecast, a lot of sunshine, blue skies, marine clouds. Just the perfect day to go outside and relax. That's your forecast. We'll be right back.
Yeah, sunny days, sunny days, sunny days. No clouds in the sky, about to get away. Feels like it's been a freaking decade. Sorry, don't call me cause I'm gonna be on break. Sunny day, baby. All the stress and doubt, yeah, not today. Feels like it's been a freaking decade. Sorry, don't call me cause I'm gonna be on break. Got the tropical, the fresh cut sushi on the platter, ready, handy, it don't matter, shots. Till I try, done it 24/7, holding out like a boss. And they say, yeah, guess you gotta do it. I'm in for a champagne shot raw, yeah. I'm busy trying to take it higher, got no time for never. Wanna spend and chat, I wish I could do this forever. Chilling with the hottest company, they all wanna welcome me to their private penthouse suite. Yeah, now I got the key. Rooftop pool, got a heli on speed. Ocean view from the highest peak. I'm complete, oh I want this to stay. Please don't go away. Sunny days, sunny days, sunny days. No clouds in the sky, about to get away. Feels like it's been a freaking decade. Sorry, don't call me cause I'm gonna be on break. Sunny day, baby. All the stress and doubt, yeah, not today. Feels like it's been a freaking decade. Sorry, don't call me cause I'm gonna be on break.
반짝이는 waves 향긋한 나를 향해 갈게 Feeling love 언제나 뿐인 달 태양의 너다 이 순간은 꿈이 아니니까
Dollars on a dolly with my homies, eco-friendly. Here we invite only positivity to this party. Don't want no drama with any bad karma. Got a lot of that in La Vida Loca. Just wanna let it all go. Yeah, I can't say no.
So I just got the information from a friend. This motorcycle is like 2019, and he has put some serious miles on it as well. I never thought because it's kind of sporty looking, and sports bike kind of has a sports bike kind of vibe to it. But I never thought I was actually gonna enjoy this motorcycle, riding this motorcycle. But I'm amazed. I'm amazed by myself that I liked it. So Washington's known for two things: greenery and its coffee. The thing about coffee is like it's because it's rainy more for the most part of the year, and even in Canada too, like British Columbia and this area, coffee plantation is super good. And if you get coffee beans and grind it here and just drink coffee, and go to any cafe, just drink coffee, coffee's so pure and so natural. Did you actually think that I was gonna have a season starter without having a cup of coffee? So I found a roadside cafe, Cafe Layla in Grey Night Falls, and I'm just having a coffee and an oatmeal. So we all know Starbucks is original to Seattle. First Starbucks was all made in Seattle, came from Seattle, and that was the reason because the coffee is so fresh and so pure here. The owner of the Starbucks got original coffee, the coffee beans from Vancouver or British Columbia, somewhere in Canada, and it's a port city, so like it got shipped in, and he roasted his own coffee, and then he started a coffee shop from there, and next thing you know, it's Starbucks. From one teeny tiny coffee shop is the biggest empire in the whole world. Coffee empire. Most of the time it's always raining in Washington, so it's hard to find a good area where you can go on a ride. But people say that the summers here are so beautiful because you'll be sitting around in a backyard in your own house, or walking around in the neighborhood, just taking a walk, and you see this beautiful scenery of mountains and trees. Just like it's so beautiful. You know, like here, one of the biggest mountains are Mount Rainier, which I don't think so I can go on right now because it's closed right now for flooding. I was looking into it. But also Washington State, like even Seattle, northern Seattle is kind of growing town as a tech industry. There's Microsoft, there's Amazon, there's Google. So a lot of influx of the people who come and they're not like very tech savvy. So it's the extension of the Silicon Valley now. So a lot of development has been happening in Seattle and around the area of Seattle just because of that. I don't know how long I'm gonna stay here. When I left Atlanta, I just like booked a one-way ticket. I just booked a one-way ticket to Seattle. To Seattle, and I've been staying with my family. You- this is a funny story. I have this family which I never knew existed. I did know they existed. I did know of them, but I never knew that they were here in the United States. They've been living here for 25 years. So this time I go to India. Last year I go to India. Meet one of my 95-year-old grandmothers, and she told me that her great grandmother actually. She told me that her daughter is in Seattle. So her daughter becomes my aunt, and so my aunt's children become my cousins. So like there's a full. I have two cousins and their two children each, and my aunt. So like I have a full family here, which I just found out about it last year. So this is just super cool. I was so happy. So I come back to the United States. Hit her up, my aunt, and she's visiting Atlanta for luckily by any chance. And so I go meet her, and then I just call her. I'm like, I'm just ready to get out of Atlanta. Do you mind if I come and just explore Washington for a little bit? She like, she would love to have me. And the next thing I know, I book a one-way plane ticket, and here I am. I'm gonna enjoy my time as long as I have this time here in Washington. You know what? Take it from there. I'm a traveler. If I get stagnant in one place, I become very sad and very happy. So I'm just keep on traveling as much as I can. This is one thing I've noticed about Washington. There's trees and mountains in the back. What else do you need? Alright, I just made a pit stop. Got gas, filled up, like rested my ass. Met a couple of cool people who were just admiring the motorcycle, so they're fellow riders as well. No, I'm not talking to them, I'm just like getting back on my bike and riding. So yeah, let's do it. Those are the people I met, and look at the Kawasaki Vulcan S. That's pretty cool, right? Yeah. Alright, buddy. Take it easy. Take it easy, bro. I know, right? It's pretty cool. The Austin's pretty fine too, man. Is it a Vulcan? It's a beautiful.
The view is amazing.
Alright, I'm looking forward to it, man.
Yeah, are you going Leavenworth, right?
Leavenworth,
Yeah, that's amazing right there.
Yeah.
After Leavenworth, it's not that good drive. I mean,
Got it.
not like, but this is amazing.
I'm gonna go to Leavenworth, chill out for a minute, and then come back.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Alright, bud. Have a good one, man. Take it easy, guys. Funny thing, this is crazy. There was a bee in my jacket and bee just bit me right now. Ah, it hurts so bad. It bit me on my nipple too. I'm trying to crush it. I killed it, but like, oh boy, he got me. You see, it's right there. Ah. Who knew that? Got bit by a bee. Ooh, got stung by a bee. On my nipple too. Got stung by a bee on my nipple. That's funny. Ooh. So I made it to this little beautiful town called Leavenworth. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty German town. It's like by the foothills of the mountains. You can see I'm stopping here to get a cup of coffee. And maybe lunch. It's so European. so cute. I'm just gonna go get lunch. It's like a valley, you know. Like from here, you can see all the mountains around. I'm just gonna go get lunch in a minute, refuel, and try to get back before the rain starts falling. I probably have a feeling that I'm gonna get wet, but I don't care anymore, man. I don't care. Thank you very much. Also, if I want to go get lunch, what's the best spot to go to? Either would work. Go straight and take a ride?
You go down the highway and you'll find a sign on Front Street.
Thank you, brother. I saw a bookstore. I have to just go in.
반짝이는 ways 향긋한 너를 향해 갈게 feeling 언제나 뿐일 때 태양의 너야.
How are you?
Do you want to count with us?
I do not have a account with you guys.
You need to be in the bag.
I don't have a bag, but that's all good.
Yeah.
You look so happy and smiley. That's so good.
Oh,
You have such a
Well, I
great
work in a
energy.
bookstore.
The best job ever, right? Like,
Best job, literally. 1952. Best job I've ever had.
well, I'm glad that you're happy. That your energy just cheered me up so much right now.
Oh, thank you.
What's your name, madam?
I'm Beth.
Beth, my name is Ungud.
I'm
Ungud. It's like I'm good, Ungud.
Oh, okay. Bye, Randy. I love how you said that. Well, it's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Beth. I had to go inside, man. It was a bookstore. I could not go inside in a bookstore. Yeah, the horse ride, the carriage ride. I think energy in this town is so peaceful already, and I'm loving it. It's like so European. It's so calm European. And it's in the middle of Washington, dude. That's so awesome. Oh man, it just cheered me up so much. Okay, let's see this. That's it. Let's go find food. Give me coffee. Almost the end of my lunch. Late lunch, I'd say, and then about to head back. And a rainy day. So good. Thing in this life is family. Family should be around. No matter if it's your chosen family, like friends and acquaintances, or if it's your real family. Whatever the complication, whatever the stuff, like if you have any quarrels with your family, solve it out, man. Trust me. Having family around is one of the finest and the best things ever you can have. It kind of fulfills you. It gives you a purpose. It gives you a sense of belonging.